If there's any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rules, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our
Hey homies, what's up? Ryan Wynn here with another episode of Late Night INKS. We've wrapped up our Daredevil commission. I'm going to be posting a high-res scan of this over on my DeviantArt page, which I know isn't popular anymore, but it's a good place to showcase high-res art. So we wrapped that up. And we wrapped up this Gods and Gears sketch cover. First one ever, custom made on a Gods and Gears issue 1. I'm going to have some of these available, I think, next week. They're kind of, they're easy to put together. I just don't have a place set up. Like, I like to have a system in place when I do something, either, crafty like that. So I want to get a place set up so I can remove the staples and cut the boards down and everything like that. But printing those up myself. And a friend of mine commissioned me to put Death Betty, my new character Hammerella, and Jimmy from Gods and Gears on there. So we're done with that. I know I said I'd make a video of the Death Betty inks, but we didn't do a video yesterday, so get a good look at it there. She's on her bike with her banana seat, and then we added this sort of Walt Simonson inspired energy burst behind them. Excuse me. Alright, and then back to Hammerella. So this is going to be this week's project, brush inking Hammerella. And today we're going to start with the contour lines, and we're only going to go about 10 minutes today. So we'll see how much we get done in 10 minutes. And as always though, we're going to do a quick warm-up. A little rinse of the brush. Dip in the jar. Using a Raphael 8404 size 2. I just order them on Amazon these days if my local art store doesn't have them. Because my local art store, is about a half hour away now. Alright, so as always, we only load the nib about 2/3 of the way. I'm out of focus. We only load the brush about 2/3 of the way. Do a little wipe on the inside of the jar to get the point on it. And we got our fresh board here to warm up with. And here we go. So I've been getting messages from a few young artists, and some of them are public, some of them are in the DMs, a couple of them are in the alternative fan group. And it's been sort of a pattern with young artists. They want to know if there was ever a time where my self-doubt was getting in the way as a young creator, or if others' doubt in my work was getting in the way. And it sort of reminded me of brushwork, where you have to go through all these processes to get really confident lines with the brush. And when you're young and you're getting into this and you first start showing off your work, man, it stings when someone says, "Oh, I don't like that tree. Oh, that face is weird. Oh, that looks ugly," or this or that. Even if they're trying to be helpful, which it may sound like they're being mean, but they're just trying to let you know that, hey, that's not appealing. You might want to try better. Because over the internet, it's always hard to hear or to read people's tone. But that doesn't actually matter. Their tone and what they're saying doesn't matter. If they're not somebody you're actually, looking for advice from or whatever, or if they're not a customer, then don't take it to heart, Look and see if it's a valid criticism and move on from there. That being said, it's not something that goes away. You're going to always have some manner of self-doubt. I've been doing this, working in the industry for going on 18 years now or so. And, that stuff never goes away. You're going to always have somebody saying your stuff sucks, somebody saying your stuff could be better. You're going to always have your own self-doubt. But with time, and almost, like life is practice. So like with time and with practice, you start to realize sometimes that like, oh, you know what, my self-doubt is that I'm tired, it's the end of the day, maybe I need to eat, maybe I need to sleep, something like that. And you don't want to let a negative emotion affect any sort of like life choice or anything like that. But everyone's looking for some answer, some cure, and I always feel bad that I'm like, no, there's no cure. You kind of got to realize that that's just how it is. There's always going to be somebody judging your work, and you're always going to have self-doubt. But it will get better, And it's such that cliched kind of Hollywoodish kind of like, oh, things get better message. But as you get older, it does. You do get, you develop tools and skills on how to handle that and ignore that and stuff like that. Just like with the brush, people don't ever want to hear or do they don't want to hear the answer is hard work or getting through it or doing, moving through these processes of practicing. There's no cure for there's no instant cure for self-doubt, and there's no cure or instant thing you can do that makes you really good with a brush. It's just you got to go through each day, and each day you got to work at how you deal with your day, how you deal with accepting what others say, and how you deal with your brush strokes. That being said, let's set that aside. And let's move on over to Hammerella. All right, we're going to start with the feet here. Now I'm all warmed up and I'm confident. And yeah, I still have self-doubt. I went through a couple years of serious self-doubt. Especially if you're gauging your success and happiness in life by what gigs you're getting. That's not a good way to live. Oh man, I am having fun with these lines. So you warm up for a little bit on the other sheet, and you're ready to go. I like working on big figures because then I get to do longer lines, big lines. And big figures are, they're easier to ink. And they go quickly. I spent quite a few hours drawing her. And it will only take an hour, maybe less to ink her. Oh yeah, it'll definitely take less than an hour to ink her. We're gonna have we're gonna have a few videos of this. She's gonna be done quicker than I think. So you too can move this smoothly with a brush. And you too can lose that confidence like I did. I've lost my confidence before. But I do practice, I practice not letting that stuff get to me these days. And I try to have fun with what I'm doing. Excuse me. And I'm telling you, no matter what you use to ink, digital, pen, traditional, whatever it is, nothing's quite as fun as inking with a brush. I'm using, what am I using? The Universal Draw ink. And I think this is Strathmore 300. pretty smooth, which is funny because, man, 20 years ago the 300 was not good for inking comic books on if you wanted clean lines. And nowadays it's pretty good. I got a whole stack of it, and I've been pretty happy with it so far. Alright, we're gonna go for a couple more minutes. I can hear my cat Scoops futzing around outside here. Outside the studio, knocking stuff around. So in the next video, we'll go over faces and hands, and maybe this electrical burst. And the video after that, we'll do the background, the swirling black smoke. So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying and learning. I got a bunch of stupid thoughts and things that I think are useful to other people, but I also get a lot of ideas from you guys. So let me know what's up. Let me know how you deal with self-doubt, if you've got any tricks. And until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and take it easy.